Ah, okay. I am at the tree now. I actually have to go
I'm
here.
hungry. Let's hunt.
Oh, why is the music so pretty here? I'm coming here to look at the tree, aren't I? Whoa. Paimon didn't think there'd be such a huge patch of green on the other end of the mountain. You were just in the desert too, how strange. Impressive, is it not? It is our homeland. After all, sorry, I used Lilo Far's voice. Impressive, is it not? It is our homeland. The homeland of the Pari, so there'll be lots of other people like you here, right? That was a weird way to say that. You know what? Paimon's not all that keen on going. You should not be excited. Should you not be excited beyond words? And the big tree stump over there looks like it's holding off the stuff oozing out of that big hole. Oh god. Phrasing, Paimon. That is the harvest to come. Oh lord. Harvest Tokim. Harvest Tokum. The sacred form of the god that has granted us Pari life. It is not just some large stump. I'm going to just... That's a god? Well, we've seen other gods, but this is the first time we've seen one looking like that. That is because our god cannot be considered alive. Cannot be considered alive, sorry. So hard to do her voice. I wish Did you, wait, so let me get this straight. Is this the Fontaine god? 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the power of the disaster afflicting this place. But she was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a purer plane. Thus her divine consciousness continues to wander the mortal one. Oh. Our great god left us with the sanctified Amrita, and the Lord of Verdure caused the Harvistokum to grow from that, thus anchoring our guard to this realm. Lord of Verdure. Oh, that's not Nahida. That was Lord Rukadabata. The Varukasha oasis has been nourished by the Amrita, and even the Khvarena that defends the earth gains its unending power from the grace of the Amrita. But this god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold out against the stuff coming out of that hole this entire time. Her power maintains the seal over the Dark Hollow. I fear that the emergence of this sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it were not for the presence of the Harvistokum, the defilement surging forth from that hollow would have infected the entire world, but it's also due to performing this duty that the tree has deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could ever bear to be reduced to such a state. That is why I must leave a legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it does happen. Well, never mind that first. Let's go to look for this Zurvan person, shall we? If we get that chaplet and fix the sky real quick, that might make your god feel all better too. Damn right, Paimon. Oh god, is this far away? Yo, it's like all the way in, doggy. That's what she said. Oh, oh, pretty. It's so pretty here. There are no dendro particles yet. Oh, it's so pretty here. Is this what the music in Fontaine is gonna be like? Yeah, got him. But where's the... Oh, okay. Huh. Oh my god, there's something
Smell
inside
of
the
treasure.
tree.
Strange.
Oh god. Oh god, look at this place. It's so beautiful. What in the world are they doing to me right now, dog? I'm going everywhere. I guess they just want me to, like, get a lay of the land and open the, waypoints and such. It's very wet here. Am I not destroying the ecosystem by being here? Or something? Oh, hello! Another one! Another one. What is that? Is that a chipmunk? Oh my god. Be gone, thought. Or a squirrel. Hello? Holy crap, you look different. And cooler! Well, if it isn't Sorush, such a rare guest. It has been a while, Elder Zervan. Elder? Well, if you call me that, then you should follow Pari norms and cease consorting with those humans whose hearts are heavy with their ulterior motives. I haven't gone against our norms. I have only made contact with humanity to find a way to extinguish the sky fire, just as the divine bird did. And is that why you have learned all that claptrap about sacrifice from the humans? We pari, we pari care nothing for such foolishness. Isn't it our duty as pari to sacrifice ourselves in the battle against the defiling impurity? Await the call of destiny, Sorush. Only humans rush in blindly. This destiny you speak of is a nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. And that is precisely the danger. The chaplet you seek contains the highest authority over Khvarena. In giving it to you, I may as well be handing the power of the Khvarena over to those untrustworthy humans. Can't you just have more faith in me, Elder? You two, looks like we're being left out here, aren't we? Paimon, shut up. This is their thing. Also, it seems like Sorush loses that cocky attitude of hers in front of Zervan, huh? Heh. She probably just fond of weird roleplay. What? Aether, what are you talking about? Perhaps she has other hidden facets to her person. That's a scary thought. Well then, little ones, you came with Sorush, yes? This is not a place that ordinary humans may visit lightly. Let me see. Well, you certainly aren't from the Order of Skeptics. You seem to be outlanders, in fact. Well, in matters of courtesy, I suppose you two shall introduce yourselves first. I don't ask humans for their names often, you know. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Zeno. We're adventurers who shuttle across Tevat. I am Sorush's Yasnapati. Her Yasnapati? How interesting. She might have had a little misunderstanding somewhere, though. Haha. This is the forbidden land of the Pari, the paradise nourished by Amrita, the shrine at which we pay reverence to our great god. Only heroes who have forged bonds with Pari and pilgrims who may come to genuflect before our god may enter. I shall take it that you are Sorush's companions, then. Hehe, it has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't there a ton of skeptics living outside in the desert? Don't they know how to enter this place? Ha! I shall not permit such discourteous folk to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we Pari did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed and folly has grown strong amongst them. Even the traditional rites have become utterly forgotten. None living amongst them can forge a laupa with a Pari. They should have been the ones to conduct the rite of Abzor, or the tree that suppresses the dark hollow, thus cleansing it of the filth that sustained it. Instead of rite of Abzor, there's also a rite of Chinvat. Are they the same thing? Yes, the deterioration of the tree cannot be avoided, but if they had not neglected the rite and caused the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would never have reappeared so soon. But human tradition is unreliable in this fashion. Compared to them, you outlanders, blank slates as you are, certainly seem more dependable. I'm not sure if you're actually praising us or not, but we're here to... I would guess that you are here about the sign in the sky. I doubt that anyone would notice our little nook if not for this great crisis. Um, well, we were commissioned to deal with this large hole, yeah. Oh my, so it is as I guessed. It seems that even after so long, the short-lived race is as short-sighted as ever. Still, if it were not that way, would you even need us, Pari, to act on your behalf? Ugh, looks like Pari are just pretty nasty as a whole, damn Paimon. I mean, where's the lie? Regardless, since human heroes have again graced our secret garden, it seems the gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. As you seem to be an interesting human being too. Ah, that takes me back. Once upon a time, I too traveled alongside humans, as curious as you to quell the calamity. Perhaps you really might equal their great deeds. Well then, it's decided. I shall give you a chance. The two of you certainly seem more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. Elder, shouldn't you put your trust in me instead? Well, as for that, you do know where Rashnu and Mihir are, right? Go bring them here. They should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve as proof of your trustworthiness, and I will be able to give the chaplet to you. Oh, Paimon, so this is the kind of seal that everyone needs to get together to break, and then we can get the chaplet, right? Ah, such impoverished imagination. The chaplet can be given to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign of Apaosha, we will need their strength. Sorush alone will not be able to open the path through the dark hollow, not even with the chaplet. This, perhaps, is another example of the rule of three. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we can get the chaplet, it's fine. Indeed. Zeno, Paimon, do help Sorush out, alright? I don't need help. You're not very honest, Sorush, but since your elder said so, guess you've just gotta listen to us. Oh my goodness. Where the light touches. Oh my. Rashnu and Mihir. The last time we convened was many years ago now. I know not if they are still as they were before. Oh my. Hello. I like this one better. I leave it to you to help Sorush out. About the sign of Apaosha. The appearance of the sign of Apaosha is a result of the constant buildup of defilement. The last time such an occurrence happened was centuries ago. I, along with some human warriors, set about eradicating it. Should the defilement be allowed to erode the structure of the Stockholm, Lord. Then once the filth grows too much for the Khvarena to contain, the Tunigi Hollow's rift might just reopen. Okay. About the Pari. We Pari exist to avert the catastrophe and cleanse the defilement. The divine bird Simmer drank the Amrita and mixed her Khvarena with the water's essence, thus creating countless beings. Amongst the countless motes of Khvarena, the ones blessed with sentience are us, the Pari. Our power comes from the primordial Amrita, and one day so too will our power flow back to its source. Okay. Sick. About Sorush. Don't mind her tough talk, she's a good petal at heart. Sorush was born after the dust of the previous catastrophe settled, and hasn't witnessed the war of old, and she holds many fantasies as to how things were. However, every Pari has a fated responsibility. From this perspective, she is unique. Even I cannot fully comprehend the mysteries of the Khvarena. Okay. It's alright. Then I wish you the best and look forward to hearing the good news. Alright. Well, it's a good thing that I don't need to do this anymore, I suppose. What's this? Oh, okay. Uh, well, I guess I can just start the event? Ayo! There is no freaking way. Though a dazzling title is appealing, a noble character of stalwart virtue is indispensable when faced with a totality of challenges. Therefore, trials must be undertaken to fully understand Sorush's responsibilities. What is this quick start? Disgusting. Complete the quest so we get its real sound to unlock. Huh. Huh. Oh my. Oh no. I don't know if I can get up there. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta get up, 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 like real up. How to get even upper. Even more up. Big ups. I guess I'll climb. I'll be tall male model. Excuse me? Come on, you can do this, Kabe. Hey, he's doing great. Look at that. Why does... Why does Sorush disappear when there's a fight going on? Doesn't she revel in that stuff? Whatever. What's the waypoint? Is it up? God. So... There are we. Wait. Guess I can go up this way. Wait. Cover some stamina. Staminams. Go, Mr. Kave, you can do it. Where's the waypoint? Okay, good. Finally get up here. Good. I have been forced. Hey! That tree. Rashnu is there, but... Okay. Let us draw nearer. Okay. Got some beef with Rashnu? What's going on? Oh god, why is this desert area so... Is that... What's his face? Hello, sir. Nasajuna? Huh? It's you, Nasajuna. What are you doing here? I love this place. It's pink. Ah, honored envoy of Khvarena, and you too. Ah, our Yasnapati and his companion, I suppose? Sir, do you not remember who we are? Gah, just call us Zeno and Paimon. Since I have been given such permission, then allow me to call you by those names. You two remember what I mentioned earlier about how we skeptics have always been searching for the Cory drums? It was about them being important items for some ritual or something, yeah. Well, while I can see that the proper terms were not remembered, that is the essence of the matter, yes. The two of you have been acknowledged by Kavarana's envoy, and yet you know little of our glorious history. I fear that you may be led astray by heresies and heterodoxies from the forest. Allow me then to explain the true history of Barsum and the Corridums. I don't, sir, I'll be honest, I'm not so concerned with this. Story time, is it? Joy. Ah, the absolute smoke from this response. Me. This is no idle yarn to be told after tea. It is a tale of our meeting with the Pari, the science of the divine bird, and the long years of war we have endured here in this land thereafter. Paimon would prefer idle yarns in that case. Got him. Long ago... God damn it. He was like, I don't care, I'm just gonna start. Long ago, our predecessors worked to quell the disaster that occurred in this land and formed a profound friendship with the Pari. Barsum's familiar had a preference for music, so he crafted Cory drums for her. During the ceremony where our bonds with the Pari were made official, 5 drums had to be gathered and played according to scores. Though the Cory drums are long lost, the drum scores have withstood the corrosion of the sandstorms. As you can see, they have been almost perfectly preserved. Words shall nary describe the true magnificence of that occasion. When the Cory drums sounded, all things reverberated in unison. It felt as if their sound could freely traverse space and time. Those who witnessed it were all shaken to their core. Even the elements themselves were stirred. Sounds like a very lively time. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. Oh my god, Aether can't be bothered. Ah, it's a shame that we skeptics failed to pass on our legacy, resulting in the loss of all the Cory drums. And however loudly we cried out, Barsum's familiar would never again utter a word in response. Barsum's familiar, is this the Rashnu Sorush mentioned? Is that who you're talking about? But why wouldn't she respond to the Order of Skeptics' call? The Pari and the Order of Skeptics both value tradition and ceremony, so there is a routine to our action. They talk about tradition, but then they lost their drums. Ha! Got 'em! This is hardly a peaceful land. That such things would happen is little surprise. Okay, well, seems like getting Rashnu back to the Borakash Oasis with us won't be easy. That is so. We will need to collect all the Cory drums and play them according to the score. Oh my goodness, help. Thankfully, I've never once given up searching for the lost drums. I've been gathering the relevant clues even before your arrival. As one might have expected of you, Lord Nasuraya. There's no need to flatter me, after all. If Aryadeva had none. My apologies, I refer to an elder amongst the Order of Skeptics who left for Sumeru City to work on his light novels. The dratted things. This heavy responsibility would not have fallen to me otherwise. Oh, shoot. I know a guy in Sumeru who reads light novels. Oh, God. He became a light novelist? He rambled on and on about how warring against the Yai publishing house editor and opponents in Genius Invocation TCG should still be considered war. But if you ask me, he's just turning into a ridiculous old geezer. But he's still an elder who knows more about our heritage than I do. So I have to ask him for information regardless of any disagreements we might have. He's reluctant to answer my questions, so don't have to do with light novels and card games though. Took me 3 whole questions to receive a single reply. Anyway, it took me a great deal of effort just to gather clues about the Cory drums. Yay, new clues! But Nasajuna, if you had the clues all along, why didn't you go look for the lost Cory drums yourself? Because he's a little bitch, that's why. That's an easy one to answer. Zeno, it seems like you're not in possession of a vision. That's right, I'm not. And yet you're capable of bending the elements to your will. What an enviable gift. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with such a gift. So it is good that you are here. I mean, you could save quite a lot of trouble for Lady Sorush with your help. Otherwise, I would have to make other arrangements. Haha! But just as I said before, it seems that even fate is on my side. Lady Sorush, and you too, please come with me. Hidden treasures may be found closer than we think. Okay, sir. Go to the location. It's probably up in the tree. Oh, the music's so pretty, dog. I'm just gonna turn on this so that... Oh god. Hell yeah. Alright. Alright. Oh, I see. Oh. Ah. Alright. That's strange. There's no path here at all. Seems like you're not all that good a guide, Nasajuna. Damn, Paimon. There are signs of rockfall. You are observant indeed, honored envoy. I am inclined to think that monster activity caused the rocks to collapse and thus block this. Well, let us call it a path. But you may leave this to me, everyone. This problem only requires a little spark to solve. Ah, yes. For safety concerns, please stand back a bit. Nasajuna cleans the stone crevice before putting a small package inside. Fills the gaps back up, retreats to a safe distance, and lights the fuse. The large rock blocking the way splinters into smaller pieces, and when the dust finally clears, a gray gate appears in its way. Well, that's it for those stones blocking the way. Wait, why is there still a gate in the way? There's always another gate to go through, huh? Does seem quite sturdy. We used to be able to pass through. As for breaking the seal on this gray gate, you will need your help, you two. Well, guess that falls to us, huh? Oh my. Oh, why are there rift downs here? Be careful, Zeno.
Scanning.
Sorry. Goodbye.
Get back. Sight clear.
Oh god, please don't tell me there are more. Oh, I gotta use this guy. This little guy, I think. Sir, could you please just go? Ayo. Thank you. I feel like there's something buried beneath the sand piles. Oh. I think I have Kazuha.
The wind knows me.
Oh my. And by something.
Scanning.
Bohemian monsters.
Let the show begin.
Sting? Is there more sand around here? Oh. Hey, let's go. Another drum. This place is full of great crystals. Asajuna looks around a bit before collecting some scattered records. It is not too far from what I expected. The mechanism that sealed the dendrodrum was once here, but it has been destroyed. There are even some notes here that show where the other quarry drums might be found. Oh. After scouring the land for days, I finally found the quarry bantis. Alas, I lack the strength to retrieve them. As such, I will record their locations here. There is no detailed information on the key contents of the ritual. I have drawn the following inferences from a comprehensive review of the current body research. Firstly, the element of the Corybantes matches the element recorded on the drum score. This is obvious and requires only a rudimentary understanding. Animo and geodrums do not exist. The reason for this merits further investigation. Secondly, the meaning behind the notation. Notation may be divided into three categories: empty, half full, and full. The hypothesis is that musical notes refer to three types of rhythms, namely pause, light, and heavy. Thirdly, the order of reading, unable to be determined. If a lost quarry drum is found, one can try to read it in the usual order, which is from left to right and top to bottom. I have no idea what that just said. As the elders put it, when the quarry drums were lost in a single night, the Order of Skeptics was overcome with great grief. Losing the drums meant losing the bridge that connected them to Barsum's familiar, and from then on, the young were never able to listen to her teachings. This was a grave incident indeed. Great efforts were made by all to search for the drums thereafter, but few gains were made due to the obstruction posed by the defiled energies. According to the elders, this is one of those old locations. But as you have seen, those without the power to combat the brute might of the defilement, those who cannot wield the elements, and those who have not obtained the trust of Khvarena's envoy, are unable to reach this place. Arya Deva also attempted to retrieve the dendrodrum here in his youth, but he did not succeed, and has been silent about the matter ever since. A sense of responsibility, perhaps, or was it pride that closed his mouth? You know, when you said that the Order of Skeptics had a terrible relationship with the academia, my mom thought you'd all just stay here. Now that there's that big hole in the sky, never mind not coming back to help out. Don't you think it's kind of weird that he's just over in Sumeru City writing his novels and playing his cards? Perhaps he can achieve in fantasies what he could not in reality. Damn, that's so deep, Aether. It's like me playing Genshin. You mean writing the story of his failures into a light novel, but changing the ending? How's that supposed to solve a real-life problem? People need hope in their lives, even if it isn't real. Well, Paimon thinks that sticking together is our best chance of fixing the skyhole problem. It concerns Sorush too, after all. Hehe. Your concern, Paimon, is rather wasted on one destined for so grand a sacrifice as I. Or perhaps I should say that evaluating the choices and fates of others is, itself, an overly prideful act. Paimon, Ugh! Zeno, help Paimon out here. We're just here to complete a commission. We're to respect their wishes and wish them well. Aren't we also supposed to ask them to leave it to us? I do thank you for your aid, of course, but do not forget, I am the main character of this hymn. Regardless, now that we know where the quarry drums are specifically, we just need to retrieve them all. Although the trial here has been destroyed, that may not be the case in other places. Whether they are or not shall be of little issue. Let us leave that task to my Yasnapati. This should be no issue to someone of his caliber, no? Of course, we're professionals, you know. In that case, you may find the other quarry drums so long as you follow these notes. I leave that to the two of you. Good luck. Right, Zeno, remember to record the drum scores on the stone walls. We'll definitely need them at some point. Cool. No stuff. Well, I'm gonna continue this some other time because I am very, 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 very sleepy. So I'm just gonna go. Bye-bye.